In the land of exile, by the river Chebar, a priest from Jerusalem fell on his face as the heavens tore open, and the voice of God thundered through visions of wheels, fire, and glory. His name was Ezekiel. And his mission? To speak life into a broken nation, and bones into an army. Before he was a prophet, Ezekiel was a priest of the temple in Jerusalem. Born into a priestly family around 622 BC, Ezekiel grew up witnessing the moral collapse of Judah and the threat of Babylon on the horizon. At the age of 25, everything changed. In 597 BC, Ezekiel was among the first wave of exiles taken by King Nebuchadnezzar to Babylon. Far from the temple, his identity as a priest seemed shattered. Until the 5th year of exile, one day, Ezekiel was overwhelmed by an awe-inspiring vision: 4 living creatures, wheels within wheels, and a throne with a figure like a man glowing with fire. It was the glory of the Lord. And from that moment, Ezekiel was no longer just a priest, he was a prophet of the Most High. Son of man, I send you to the people of Israel, to a nation of rebels. Ezekiel 2 verse 3. Ezekiel's prophecies were anything but ordinary. He acted out divine messages, lying on his side for days, shaving his head, building miniature siege models, and eating food cooked over dung. Each action was a sign from God, warning of the coming destruction of Jerusalem. Ezekiel prophesied the fall of Jerusalem, and it came true in 586 BC. But amid judgment, God gave him a vision of restoration. I will open your graves and bring you up from them, and I will put my spirit within you, and you shall live. Ezekiel 37 verses 12 to 14. In the famous vision of the Valley of Dry Bones, Ezekiel saw Israel restored to life, a prophecy of both physical return and spiritual renewal. In his later years, Ezekiel was shown a new, idealized temple, a sign of a future covenant where God's presence would dwell with his people once more. Ezekiel's name means God strengthens. His message was one of accountability, holiness, and unshakable hope. Though he lived in exile, his visions carried the divine promise that no darkness is too deep for God to bring light. If Ezekiel's story stirred your soul, like, share, and subscribe to Saint Stories to discover more lives that shape salvation history. And remember, no matter where you are, God still speaks through the faithful.